What up, though? What up, though? Good morning. Let's set the tone for the week. Let's make sure we putting out nothing but good energy. Let's make sure we are creating the atmosphere we want around us. Like let's build the morale up in any space that you in, whether that's work, school, or just out here in a neighborhood, just in the city. Make sure it's nothing but good energy. You only can pour out what you put into yourself. You can't pour activity in your body, all these negative thoughts, and then expect to pour out good things. And that's just gonna lead us to our conversation this week. Today it's still we still in June, and it's Men's Mental Health Month. That's the month that they bring awareness to men's mental health. And you know, men are most likely to commit suicide or to do harm to themselves because of stress. So I challenge you to check in on your strong people. Check in on the men in your life. Check in on your homies. Check in on your brothers, your boyfriend, your husband, whoever that man is in your life. Check in on them and make sure they're doing good. If you text them, and I learned this from Rex. If you text them like how you doing, or you in person with them, you ask them how they doing, they're gonna initially hit you with "I'm good, I'm straight, everything is everything." But that's when you come back, you double back around and ask them like, "Nah, how you really feeling?" One thing that I do is I text, "How you doing?" "Oh, I'm good." But no, how you doing mentally? How are you really feeling? Is there anything that I can do for you today, or do you need somebody to just listen to you? Because as a man, we deal with so much each and every day. We want to be the providers. We want to be the leaders of our family. For the most part, most men do. We deal with making sure we good, making sure our kids good, making sure our spouses are good, making sure our parents and everybody around us is good. And that can wear somebody down. But we so wired to keep going, to keep going. You go ask a man right now, like, you tired? Nah, bruh, I gotta get to it. I gotta get to it. I'll rest when I sleep. They'll say something like that. But even machines has to take breaks. Even machines need updates. Even machines need maintenance done. So as men, we got to start doing the same thing. I did this great challenge with Rex, and I mentioned to him because he really helped me become more mindful of just my emotions and just the different things that I need to do to become a better man. Like, you need to rest. You need to rest. You need to recover. You can't keep running on zero. You have to get some sleep. You have to take some time off. I remember one time my homie called me and was like, "I just took a PTO day off." I'm like, "For what?" "I don't know. I just wanted to." I'm like, "Boy, you lame. You lazy, dog. You don't want to do nothing." But then my uncle was like, "Nah, maybe you need to take a day off. Like, it's cool to take a day off, nephew. You don't have to work 24/7. So you might need to get some rest." And then check in on them, and just check in on the people and just ask them again how they feeling. Like, make sure you create a safe space. So if somebody is willing to share with you, don't use that against them. Don't hold it over their head. Don't throw it in their face when you get upset and angry at them. That's one thing I hate. I hate telling somebody something, and then as soon as we have a falling out, not a whole world know, where it's supposed to just be been between me and you. I done seen that happen, and that led to me bottling a lot of things up when I was younger, which eventually led me to get into over 50 fights, close to 100 fights in my life. I'm telling you, some of the fights that I got into was so petty because I didn't know how to deal with my emotions. I just reacted. Like, I can remember a time somebody took my pencil, and I could have went over there and asked for my pencil back, but I didn't. I swung on them. We ended up fighting. And a lot of things, since we on the topic of mental health, a lot of reactions people have, and where you see like people crashing out, doing something crazy, it's not that one event that caused them to do that. It's from years of bottling things in, not being able to express yourself, not being able to communicate your feelings effectively. So you bottle it all in, and the simplest thing I have you snapping out. Like, your wife could have told you to I'm gonna be real. I told you I'm gonna be real. So I was dealing with some stuff around the time, and my wife been asking me to put up the blinds for weeks. And one day I was just stressed out. I was tired, but I wasn't expressing myself. I was bottling everything in. I wasn't talking to my wife. I wasn't journaling, which is one tip: journal, write your feelings down. But back to the story. And she asked me one day, like, never mind, I'm gonna just get up and do it myself. And I snapped on her. Like, you always trying to rush me. You always trying to. She's like, hold on. I don't know where this energy coming from. And my wife ain't the one to be playing with. She's like, I don't know where this energy coming from. But I've been asked you about 2 months ago to put that up. I do it myself. And in my feelings, like, I'm in my feelings. You always rushing me. You always want me to do things on your time. She's like, I gave you the time to do it though. And once I was able to sit down and reflect, I realized I was in the wrong. I apologize. But if I would have been dealing with my emotions, that reaction never would have came. So the thing I would challenge you to do is to get a journal, maybe a physical journal or on your phone, on your notes. If you feeling some type of way, write it down. Do this for a couple of months. Write every feeling that you feeling. Like, today I feel good, boom, 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 so and so. And then I also want you to, the people that you're around. When I get around so and so, I feel this way. When I get around so and so, I feel this way. And then you will be able to start seeing patterns of your emotions. Like, I know, for example, like I told you, I'm not perfect. When I get tired and I get sleepy, I'm moody. I'm snappy. My wife be like, let's have a good day. Leave Oscar at home. If you need to take a nap, take a nap. So that's one thing I learned about myself. So sometimes, and it still get the best of me sometimes. I'm still working. I'm still healing. I told y'all we in here together. But sometimes I might just hit my wife with, like, man, I need to take like an hour nap, a 2 hour nap, so I can be good. And she'll be like, cool. So even with that, like, you gotta learn your signs. You gotta learn what's bothering you. Like, and another thing that stop us from wanting to reach out and just actually get the help and protect our mental health is we don't want to seem like we soft. We don't want to seem like we weak. Look, I'm from where y'all from. We from the hood. And men don't cry. You don't supposed to cry, bro. That's what they told you. Dog, that was a lie. You gotta let these emotions out. It's okay to cry. It's okay not to be okay. Like, that don't make you less of a man. That don't make you no punk. That don't make you soft. Like, you expressing your emotion, that's something that you have to do. And if you don't, you just gonna be this macho man walking around crashing out. And that's not okay. Because you're gonna make an irrational decision that's gonna cost you your freedom, or worse, your life. And now you can't be here for your kids. Now another man finna take care of your kids. You can't be here for your wife. You can't be here for your mama. You can't be here for your brother. You can't be here for the people that you need because you too tough to express yourself in a healthy way. So 3 tips that I want to tell you. It may be more, but 3. Look, journal, write down your feelings, and learn how to express yourself in a healthy way. Learn some healthy coping mechanisms. Like, don't run to that bottle. Don't run to that blunt. Don't run to porn. Don't run to sex. Find out something healthy that's going to allow you to get back good. The second thing is take care of yourself. Like I said, machines need breaks. They need software updates. You need the same thing. 3, you need to tap into something that you love. Something that brings you joy. Not everybody else around you, but something that you enjoy doing, that you would do if it didn't have an impact on nobody else. So that could be fishing. That could be going to the gym. That could be going to hoop. Whatever it is, that could be. I like to watch. I like to do Sudokus. I can't even pronounce it right, but The little number game that calms me down. Find something that helps you out. Do that. Get some positive hobbies. The last thing is you need to get you a group of men that's gonna be there for you. Shout out to Rex for creating that space for us. And I also have my own group with my brothers that's in there, and we able to vent, we able to share, free of judgment. Sometimes we just we just in there letting them express themselves if somebody really stressed out, and then we are able to pour back into them from a positive place. So get your inner circle strong, lock in, and now I want to give you some signs to look out for in a man. Well, I want to give you some signs to look out for. So some of them signs can be overworking. A lot of time we get busy and we feel like instead of addressing our problems or our issues, we just want to put more work. We want to work harder. We want to do this, even though you really don't feel like it. But instead of you addressing the problems and dealing with what you need to deal with, you're going to pick up that overtime. You can go pick up that second job. You're going to go cut the grass. You hate cutting grass, but anything to keep your mind off of it, you're going to do it. The second thing is withdrawal. You're not coming around. And then when you do come around, you're not being yourself. You're a shell of yourself. So if you're the energetic person that's coming around, if you're the energetic person, the life of the party, you'll come around, but you're just sitting there like, I'm cool. I'm sweet, man. Ain't nothing wrong. Deep down, you know something wrong. Another sign is just not motivated. You don't want to do nothing. You straight. You ain't trying to hit no goals. Like, man, it is what it is. Life be lifing, bro. It'll get better. It's only gonna get better if you want it to get better. If you're willing to put in the work. But there's a lot of more signs, and if you do the practical steps and that's not helping you, if you journaling, not helping it, you talking to your homies, and they not making you feel better, or you doing your hobbies and you still feel empty at the end of the day, man, you need to reach out to a therapist, the mental health line, and you need to reach out for some help. It's okay to get help, bro. It's okay not to be okay. You're not weak. You're not soft. But if you don't get no help, now you can consider yourself weak or soft. But I just want to leave you with this, like, bro, I don't know what you're dealing with. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know if everything is good, if everything is bad. But I do know one thing. The world needs you. We need you. I don't even have to know you, but I need you. Because it's something that you're going to do in this world that's going to impact millions of life. And maybe I benefit off you being here. And just know, you're not alone. You have people. You have resources. You have things out here to help you. To help you, and just to help you overcome this. You don't have to do life alone. If that's the case, it will only be one person on this world. But man, don't be too prideful. Don't let your ego stop you. Don't let nothing stop you from getting the help. Your kids need you. If you don't do it for nobody else, do it for them babies. Your wife needs you. You need you. You pour into everybody else. You make sure everybody else is good. You miss meals. You don't sleep to make sure your kids get a chance at a better life. And you should want that for yourself. But have a good day. Be blessed.